Do it for you, not for them. So this is something over the past 2 months that I have learned and I want to share with you guys. And it's just something that I see we do a lot. Think about it this way. Say there's something that you really like and you're in a friend group and you're trying to fit in. And there's something that you like, but none of them do. So you keep it to yourself and you're just like, oh yeah. And sometimes we just agree with those things. But we're actually hiding ourselves. We are giving them control over our lives. We are giving them control over our opinions. You're giving them way too much power over you and you don't even realize it. Because if you do it once, you're going to do it again. And then inevitably later on, you don't even know how to think for yourself because you're literally living for them, guys. Like it happens all the time. I know because I've done it. And I've learned that over the past 2 months. I had to take time out for myself. Even things that I post, sometimes I'm like, okay, well, what do they want to see? And yes, you guys are my viewers. It matters what you guys want to see. But it's my content that I'm putting out for you guys because it's what I want you guys to see. Like on my other channel, I want you guys to laugh. I want to show you guys the fun side. I want to have fun posting. And that's why I stopped for a while because I stopped having fun because I stopped making what I wanted to. After I hit 1 million views, I was so scared because after I hit that in my head, I was like, okay, so what do they want to see? And I forgot everything I wanted to post and what I wanted to share. And that's what started it, is because I was like, you know what? I want to share stuff with people. I want to turn this channel into something big. And I had to take a break from that because I stopped doing that for a while and I forgot what I wanted to do and I forgot the reason I started. I got to a point where even I'd ask my friends what I should post because I had no idea. I was all out of everything. I ran dry out of ideas because I was so lost. And my outfits, I would have to ask my mom what I wanted to wear because I was so used to people telling me what I should get. And I would hate shopping by myself because I'd be like, wait, would they like that? I don't know. So first of all, if you are doing this, you need to separate yourself from these people for a while. And now, if it is your parents, if they are in your household, I get that is hard. But if you're old enough, take time for yourself. Let's say this. Say you live in the household with them and it's very difficult to just get time to yourself. I get that. Say when everyone's asleep, take time and just journal. Write stuff down about yourself. Write who you see yourself. Write things you want to do. Write down your biggest dreams and stuff. And I know that sounds weird, but when you start writing down things that you want for your future, your dreams, your goals, you start to realize things that you want out of your life and things you want to do. And you start to slowly piece it together as you go back and you look at everything you journal and you're like, this is who I am. That's me. Because when you write it down, you finally see, like, oh my gosh, I don't want to wear this outfit. I want to wear this one. I don't want to do this. I want to do this. I don't actually like this. I like this. By the way, meditation, I know that sounds weird, but it actually helps. If you just get in a quiet place, if you can't, I get it. But if you can take just a little bit of time out of your day before you go to bed and get in a quiet place, turn on some meditation music, and just think about your goals and stuff, I promise you, you'll realize a lot about yourself. Once you've journaled it, start acting it. Okay, and I know that sounds kind of a weird wording, but what I mean is, say you're still in this friend group because you chose to stay because they're good friends and they're not bad friends. The next time, say they don't like this chocolate, but you like this chocolate, and they all don't like it, right? And they're talking about how much they hate it, and you'd be like, oh, well, I like that. Or if they ask, do you like that? Instead of saying no to agree with them, say yes. Speak up. Speak your mind. Do not be scared to voice your opinion. They're all voicing theirs. So why are you so scared? What are they going to do? The worst they're going to do is be like, oh, that's it. That is literally the worst that's going to happen. Because you're going to wake up tomorrow and you're going to be fine. It's not like the world's going to explode. Nothing bad is going to happen except them judge you. You have to learn that it's not that big of a deal to not like something someone else is. I had to learn that, guys. I know. Literally, I was so worried. And then the moment I spoke no for the first time, like I didn't agree with somebody, yeah, they looked at me different because they were used to me agreeing. But I created that. I created this whole person who they just expected to agree with. So the moment you don't, of course they're going to look at you weird. That is the worst that is going to happen. Or the worst that happens, you just realize you're not actually good friends. You were just agreeing with them, but they're not actually your friend. That's the worst that's going to happen. And you know what? That's not bad. That is a good thing. Because then you can go and find like-minded people like you. You can go and find your people and you'll be happier than you were with those people. Because you know you don't have to agree with them. They met you and you're not agreeing with them. That's how you start a friendship, by the way, because you're ruining your friendship, first of all, when you're agreeing with people. It's not only hurting you, it is hurting others. I say this because I have a best friend. We're going to call her Blue. Let's just call her Blue. There's a reason why. She had a blue prom dress. We're going to call her Blue. When we were in middle school, we are still best friends. When we were in middle school, I was nervous when I became friends with her. I agreed with everything, and I did not speak my mind as much. I'd be goofy and we'd have fun, but if there's something she didn't like, I wouldn't like it. And then one day, after I took time on myself and everything, I started to voice my opinions. And we actually grew closer because she got to know the real me. She got to know things about me that she didn't know before. I actually let her in. Because another thing that you're doing is if they're actually, say, your true friend and you're just agreeing with them, you've inevitably put up a wall between you and them. You're not going to be as close as you want to be. And that might be why you and your best friend aren't close. You're agreeing with everything, but yet you still feel far apart. It's your fault. I'm sorry, but it is your fault because you're not letting your best friend see the real you. You're not letting them know your opinions. They don't know your favorite chocolate anymore because you didn't tell them that it was your favorite. You didn't tell them that you like it. On social media, let's get to that. Social media is another thing. Say you're somebody who wants to start social media. This is a great example because this is honestly everyday life. They are going to be haters, first of all. Let me just tell you that. But you're not doing it for your haters. If anything, actually do it for them. If you get a hate comment, post more. Anytime I get a hate comment, I double down on posting that day just to laugh in their face. Because, like, oh, you hate me? Cool. I'll make more of it. You can scroll. Scrolling is not an option. I didn't take away your freedom. You have the freedom to scroll. So why aren't you doing it? So say you get a hate comment, like Taylor Swift. She's a good example. Do you guys remember when she was doing that speech and she was talking about, oh, well, she needs to do pop? She was like explaining how her fans were. Like, oh, well, something, something, this sounds too pop. So then she moved to pop and then they missed the country. And then she goes, you get what I'm saying. That's a great example because then she finally just did her own thing and her album is so good. And like, look at all the things she's winning now. I mean, she was already amazing, but now she's even more amazing. She's a great example of that because she stopped doing her music for her and she ended up having to take a break from it because she wasn't doing what she wanted to do. She was doing what everyone else, what the world wanted her to do. Be like Taylor Swift. Take time for yourself and do what you want to do. Not because someone else told you to. Not because I'm telling you to, because you want to. You have to do it for you. Life stops being fun the moment you start living for other people. I am sorry. Like if there's a job, I get it. If there's a job, sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do in life. I get that. Don't think that everything in life is just going to be your way. I am not telling you that because that is not how life goes. But I'm telling you that if there's a decision you can make to make the situation you're in different, but you're scared because of what this person's going to say or what that person's going to think, you're giving them so much power over you. Like, I was scared to start YouTube because I was scared for people to find my YouTube and I get made fun of. Then people did find my YouTube and I did get made fun of just a bit. I didn't like it, but that was the worst that happened. I'm still posting, am I not? Maybe not on this channel as much as I should, but I'm still posting. I've now started 2 new channels. This one and my vlogging channel, and I have 5 videos that's going up soon on that. I didn't let that stop me. Did it put me in my head a little bit? Yes. And let me tell you this. If you are scared, like if you wake up one day and you're just sad and there's all these thoughts, you have to fake it till you make it. Rihanna said it, and she meant it. You have to fake your confidence sometimes. I'm not confident every time I post. Or sometimes I post and I judge the crap out of myself. Because I know that this one person is going to say something. I have those people that I know are going to say something about this and they're going to make fun of this and they're going to be like, ew, that's cringy. That's been told to me before. And guys, that does hurt your feelings sometimes, and I get it. You want to just crawl up in this like little ball and you want to hide, and you don't want them to think those things anymore, but it's okay. And you have to learn that because I had to learn it. Trust me, if this girl can do it, you can. I promise. I was made fun of for the fact that my biological father ditched me pretty much. I was also made fun of that I was the only dark-skinned girl in my family because of that. And y'all, I was made fun of and I felt so out of place. So I fried my hair. If I can find a picture, I'll just go screenshot one of my old videos, like it's somewhere on the screen. I pretty much damaged it, and I got made fun of on YouTube for it. And I cried. I'm not gonna lie, I did cry. I had to post again because I was so scared I was gonna get made fun of again. And I'm pretty sure it shows because I like didn't wear my hair down after that until actually no, I went upstairs and I chopped my hair myself. And then my hair was uneven and it was a whole thing. And I just worsened the situation because I let other people's opinions define me. And the thing is, I already knew I was going to get my hair done, so there was no need for that, and it was fine. Like, I was getting views, who cares, right? But I fried my hair because I kept getting made fun of for being different in my family. I've been handed cotton seeds to go pick it, and I just hated my skin tone, so I kept straightening my hair. That's why I haven't straightened my hair in like 2 years because I was so scared to do it anymore because I fried my hair and I ended up loving my hair. And I love my curly hair and it's coming back soon, don't worry. But I needed to see how long it was. So things like that, I ended up worsening a situation just because I gave people power over my life. I gave friends who aren't really my friends power in my life, and I changed my whole personality just to fit theirs, just to fit their whole agenda of what they wanted their friend groups to look like or whatever. Because they were the popular group, and I wanted to be in that, so I changed it. And guys, popular group is so stupid. The older you get, like, the more you realize, like, why? Why was I ever wanting to be like those people? Because those are the people that get out of high school and do nothing with their lives. And I hate to say that, but that is true. Not all of them. There are some popular kids who are actually popular because they're nice. Not all of them. But some of them are actually really nice and they do great things because they deserve that. They were nice to people. They didn't even care and they didn't even think they were popular. But there are others, the ones that we typically lean more towards for some reason, which are always the mean girls or guys. Guys can be mean too. And they don't end up doing anything with their lives. They're so focused on everyone else's and just having this picture perfect life that they're too scared to fail and go after their goals to make it happen. Because thank you guys so much for watching. Again, do not listen to other people's opinions. Do it for you, not for other people. I don't know how many times I can stress that. With those examples, I don't know what else I can tell you. There's not much to say around that, but give you examples so you guys can wake up and do it. And I love you guys so much. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Love you guys.